Have you ever experienced being overwhelmed by the stormy seas of your emotions or feeling lost in the turbulence of negative thoughts? Would you believe USS if we told you that the ancient wisdom of Stoicism could help you find your way through this dark time? Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Today, we examine these profound words. Realize this, and you will find strength. This powerful statement starts a journey that will change your life. Come on this journey with us as we find 7 lessons from Stoicism that are not just lessons but ways of life. With a heart full of courage and a mind full of unwavering emotions, these lessons will guide you to control your emotions and sail through life's storms in the midst of life's chaos. Before we start with the first lesson, don't forget to subscribe our channel to get more helpful videos. Are you ready to discover it with us? Let's get started right now. Lesson 1 from the Stoic philosophers is a powerful one, especially when life throws unexpected challenges your way. Know what you can control. Imagine planning an outdoor event meticulously, only to have rain ruin your plans at the last minute. It's frustrating, isn't it? The Stoics would say that while you can't control the weather, you can control how you react to it. That's where their wisdom about the dichotomy of control comes in. Life is a series of events, some within our grasp, like our choices, habits, and reactions, and others beyond our reach, like natural disasters, the actions of others, or even the passage of time itself. Epictetus, drawing from his own life experiences as a former slave who became a renowned philosopher, encapsulated this wisdom in his famous words, "Some things are in our control and others not." This simple yet profound statement invites us to reflect on where we direct our energies and emotions amidst life's uncertainties. Consider a recent setback or disappointment you've faced. Maybe it was a job rejection or a personal relationship that didn't work out as planned. Initially, such events may evoke strong emotions, frustration, sadness, or anger. However, as time passes and perspectives shift, these setbacks often reveal hidden opportunities or lessons learned. This dynamic illustrates Stoic philosophy in action. Our interpretations and responses to events shape our emotional experiences more than the events themselves. The practical application of this philosophy lies in cultivating a mindset of discernment. When faced with a challenge or adversity, pause and ask yourself, "Can I change this situation?" If the answer is yes, then channel your efforts towards constructive action. If the answer is no, then practicing acceptance becomes pivotal. Not resignation, but a proactive acceptance that allows for adaptation and growth. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of maintaining an inner fortress, a resilience that withstands external turmoil. Imagine a ship navigating stormy seas. The captain cannot control the weather, but can skillfully steer the vessel. Similarly, in life, while we cannot always control external circumstances, we retain the power to navigate our responses and decisions. Moreover, embracing the dichotomy of control liberates us from unnecessary suffering caused by futile resistance to the inevitable. It encourages a mindset shift from victimhood to empowerment, where challenges become opportunities for personal development and strength. This philosophy invites us to focus on what we can influence, our attitudes, choices, and values, thereby fostering a deeper sense of agency and purpose in our lives. In a world marked by rapid change and unpredictability, Stoic principles offer a timeless anchor. They remind us that amidst chaos and uncertainty, we possess the capacity to cultivate inner peace and stability. This is not about denying emotions or suppressing them, but about cultivating emotional resilience, a capacity to acknowledge and process emotions constructively rather than being overwhelmed by them. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages a holistic approach to life, one that integrates mind, body, and spirit in pursuit of eudaimonia, or flourishing. It teaches us to value virtue, wisdom, and self-control as the cornerstones of a fulfilling existence. By aligning our actions with these principles, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also contribute positively to the world around us. Let us tell you a story about Marcus, who embodies the principles of Stoic philosophy in navigating life's challenges. Marcus grew up in a bustling city where unpredictability seemed to be the only constant. From a young age, he was drawn to philosophy, finding solace in the teachings of Stoicism amidst the hustle and bustle of urban life. His favorite quote from Epictetus, "Some things are in our control and others not," became his guiding light. One day, Marcus was eagerly preparing for a crucial job interview, the opportunity of a lifetime. He had meticulously researched the company, rehearsed his responses, and felt confident about his qualifications. However, just hours before the interview, he received an unexpected email stating that the position had been filled internally. Disappointment washed over him like a wave, threatening to drown his optimism. In that moment, Marcus remembered the Stoic principle he cherished. He paused, took a deep breath, and asked himself, "What can I control in this situation?" He realized that while he couldn't change the company's decision, he could control how he responded. Rather than succumbing to despair, Marcus chose to view this setback as an opportunity for growth. He revised his resume, reached out to his network, and continued pursuing other job opportunities with renewed determination. As weeks turned into months, Marcus encountered further challenges. A global pandemic disrupted industries, and economic uncertainties loomed large. Many of his peers struggled with anxiety and frustration, but Marcus remained steadfast in his Stoic beliefs. He focused on what he could influence, maintaining a positive attitude, honing his skills through online courses, and volunteering his time to help others in need. During this time, Marcus's elderly neighbor fell ill and required frequent visits to the hospital. Despite the added responsibility, Marcus saw an opportunity to practice compassion and resilience. He juggled his job search with caregiving duties, finding fulfillment in providing support during a difficult time. Months later, Marcus finally received a job offer from a startup that valued his diverse skill set and unwavering determination. Reflecting on his journey, he realized that every challenge had been a stepping stone towards personal growth and professional success. The Stoic principles of resilience, acceptance, and proactive action had not only guided him through turbulent times, but had also shaped him into a stronger, more compassionate individual. Marcus's story illustrates the transformative power of Stoic philosophy in navigating life's uncertainties. By focusing on what is within his control and accepting what is not, Marcus embraced each challenge as an opportunity for growth. His journey reminds us that while we cannot always dictate the outcomes, we retain the power to shape our responses and cultivate inner resilience. Let's explore the second lesson together, the art of reflection and thinking before acting, which is increasingly crucial in today's fast-paced world. In our modern society, speed and immediacy are often prized above all else. The pressure to respond quickly can be overwhelming, whether it's reacting to a message, making decisions at work, or navigating personal relationships. However, amidst this rush, the practice of pausing to reflect becomes a valuable tool, a moment of clarity amidst the chaos. Consider the decisions we face daily, both trivial and significant. From choosing what to eat for dinner to making career-defining choices, each decision presents an opportunity to practice reflection. It's not merely about the size of the decision, but the approach we take in making it that matters most. Imagine receiving a challenging message at work or a comment from a friend that stirs strong emotions. The instinctual response might be to react impulsively, defending oneself or lashing out in anger. However, what if we took a breath and considered our feelings first? Reflection allows us to understand our emotions better, to ask ourselves why certain words hurt or why we feel a surge of anger. It's about being present with our thoughts and feelings, rather than letting them control us. Reflective thinking involves asking probing questions. What underlying beliefs or past experiences are influencing my reaction? Am I responding to the present situation, or am I reacting based on past hurts? This introspection not only deepens our self-awareness, but also enhances our ability to empathize with others. Thinking before speaking can foster better communication and prevent misunderstandings that often strain relationships. In professional settings, thoughtful leaders who pause to consider their choices are often respected and trusted. Their decisions carry weight because they reflect careful consideration rather than impulsive reactions. This approach cultivates an environment where thoughtful discourse and collaboration thrive, benefiting both individuals and organizations alike. Moreover, reflection is a form of rebellion against the relentless pace of modern life. It's a deliberate choice to resist the pressure to act immediately and instead prioritize depth and understanding. By embracing this practice, we affirm our commitment to personal well-being, happiness, and cultivating meaningful connections with others. Consider the impact of taking time to think. It allows us to see situations from multiple perspectives, fostering empathy and compassion. Perhaps that comment from a colleague wasn't meant to hurt, but came from their own stress or misunderstanding. By pausing to reflect, we not only avoid unnecessary conflicts, but also build bridges of understanding and mutual respect. Reflection is not merely a habit, it's a philosophy, a way of life that values thoughtful consideration over impulsive reactions. It encourages us to seek clarity and insight before making decisions, ensuring that our actions are aligned with our values and goals. This intentional approach leads to more authentic relationships, greater personal fulfillment, and a deeper sense of purpose in our lives. In essence, thinking before acting is not just about making better decisions. It's about embracing a mindset that prioritizes wisdom, empathy, and enduring connections. It's a journey inward that reverberates outward, shaping not only how we respond to challenges, but also how we contribute to the world around us. By nurturing this practice, we cultivate resilience, deepen our understanding of ourselves and others, and ultimately lead more fulfilling lives. Next, it's important to address the concept of dispassion in a way that resonates with your personal experiences and offers practical tools for emotional regulation. The idea of learning to be dispassionate may seem counterintuitive at first, especially in a world where emotions often run high and seem to dictate our actions. However, understanding and practicing dispassion can profoundly enhance your emotional well-being and resilience. Dispassion is not about suppressing or ignoring your emotions. Instead, it is about developing the ability to observe your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Think of it as finding a calm center within yourself, even when life feels chaotic. This skill allows you to experience emotions fully without letting them dictate your actions or overwhelm your sense of self. Consider how you feel when you watch an engaging movie. You might experience a range of emotions, from joy to sadness to excitement, but you remain aware that it's just a film. You are engaged but not entangled. This ability to maintain a certain distance while still feeling deeply is a useful analogy for dispassion in everyday life. The Stoics practiced this approach, emphasizing awareness of emotional fluctuations without being controlled by them. A practical example of applying dispassion is the experience of being cut off in traffic. It's natural to feel a surge of anger or frustration. Practicing dispassion means acknowledging these feelings without judgment and allowing them to pass, much like clouds drifting across the sky. This does not mean you become indifferent. Rather, you gain more control over how you respond. By taking a step back, you can choose your actions more wisely, avoiding impulsive reactions that you might later regret. Dispassion also plays a crucial role in how we handle events beyond our control. Whether it's a global crisis or a loved one's hardship, emotional waves are inevitable. By responding with calmness and grace, you do not deny your feelings but choose to manage them constructively. This approach doesn't make you cold or detached. It helps you maintain your inner peace amidst life's turmoil, enabling you to act from a place of strength and clarity. Think of dispassion as an anchor that keeps you steady during life's storms. This steadiness allows you to navigate challenges with resilience and poise. It empowers you to be a source of stability for yourself and those around you, demonstrating that emotions, while natural and significant, do not have to control your actions or mindset. Cultivating dispassion can also improve your decision-making process. When emotions run high, our judgment can become clouded, leading to impulsive or irrational choices. By practicing dispassion, you can approach situations more objectively, weigh your options more carefully, and make decisions that are in your best interest and aligned with your values. Moreover, dispassion helps you build stronger relationships. By not allowing your emotions to dominate interactions, you can listen more attentively, respond more thoughtfully, and support others more effectively. This approach fosters deeper connections and mutual understanding, as you are present and engaged without being overwhelmed by your emotional responses. Ultimately, learning to be dispassionate is about finding balance. It is about honoring your emotions without letting them dominate your life. It is about recognizing that while emotions are an integral part of the human experience, they are transient and do not define your true self. By embracing dispassion, you empower yourself to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience, becoming the calm in the midst of any storm. To elaborate further, mindfulness can be particularly effective in cultivating dispassion. By practicing mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice encourages a non-reactive awareness, allowing you to acknowledge your emotions without becoming entangled in them. Through mindfulness meditation, you can develop the ability to stay present and centered, even in the face of intense emotional experiences. Cognitive restructuring is another valuable technique. This involves identifying and challenging irrational or unhelpful thoughts that contribute to emotional distress. By reframing these thoughts in a more balanced and realistic manner, you can reduce the intensity of your emotional reactions. This process helps you to see situations from a broader perspective, allowing you to respond with greater composure and rationality. Emotional regulation strategies can also support the practice of dispassion. Techniques such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualization can help you manage the physiological aspects of emotional arousal. By calming your body's stress response, you create a more conducive environment for emotional balance and dispassion. It's important to remember that cultivating dispassion is a gradual process. It requires consistent practice and patience. As you develop this skill, you may encounter setbacks and challenges. However, each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to your overall emotional resilience and well-being. In summary, dispassion is not about denying your emotions, but about gaining mastery over them. It allows you to experience life fully without being overwhelmed by its ups and downs. By practicing mindfulness, cognitive restructuring, and emotional regulation strategies, you can cultivate a dispassionate approach to life. This will enable you to navigate challenges with grace and resilience, build stronger relationships, and enhance your overall well-being. Together, we can work towards integrating these practices into your life, helping you find the calm center within yourself and become the steady anchor amidst life's storms. As we explore the idea of embracing change, it's essential to recognize that change is the only constant in life. Everything around us is in a state of flux, from the changing seasons to the continual renewal of our body cells. Despite this, many of us resist change, clinging to what is familiar and safe. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, making us hold on to our current circumstances even when they no longer serve us. However, the Stoics encourage us to embrace change as an integral part of life, viewing it not with trepidation but with acceptance and gratitude. Understanding and accepting that change is inevitable doesn't have to incite fear or anxiety. Instead, it can foster a sense of gratitude and presence. Imagine if everything in your life remained static. Your loved ones never leaving, your circumstances never altering, and every moment of joy or pain enduring indefinitely. Initially, this might seem appealing, but in reality, it would lead to complacency and stagnation. The beauty of life lies in its impermanence, which adds depth, color, and momentum to our experiences. Recognizing the transient nature of life honors the value of every moment, experience, and relationship. It urges us to savor the beauty of a sunset, the laughter shared with friends, and the love we feel for those we care about, because these moments are fleeting. The awareness of life's impermanence enhances our appreciation for the present, reminding us to live fully and authentically. This perspective not only enriches our joyful experiences, but also provides solace during challenging times. Embracing the Stoic principle of impermanence means acknowledging that difficulties and setbacks are also transient. During tough times, it is easy to feel overwhelmed and defeated. However, understanding that these moments will pass, just like storm clouds eventually clear, can provide comfort and resilience. This awareness helps us navigate life's challenges with a sense of hope and determination, knowing that we can endure and emerge stronger. Accepting change in practical terms involves a shift in perspective. Rather than resisting change, we can learn to flow with it, like a river that bends and turns along its course. This doesn't mean passively accepting everything that happens to us, but rather adapting and finding ways to grow through our experiences. By cultivating a sense of detachment from material possessions and external circumstances, we can better appreciate the transient nature of these things and focus on what truly matters. Gratitude plays a significant role in embracing change. When we are grateful for the lessons and opportunities that come with each phase of our journey, we can approach change with a more positive and open mindset. This gratitude helps us see the value in both the highs and lows of life, understanding that each moment contributes to our growth and development. By practicing gratitude, we can transform our relationship with change from one of fear and resistance to one of acceptance and appreciation. Learning to accept impermanence can be likened to dancing with life. Engaging fully with its ever-changing rhythms allows us to find joy and meaning in each new moment. This metaphor encourages us to be present and responsive, adapting to life's fluctuations with grace and resilience. By viewing change as a dance, we can embrace the fluidity of life and find beauty in its unpredictability. We can explore various techniques to help you embrace change more effectively. Mindfulness practices, for instance, can enhance your awareness of the present moment, allowing you to experience life more fully without being overwhelmed by thoughts of the past or future. Cognitive restructuring can help you reframe your thoughts about change, transforming it from a source of anxiety into an opportunity for growth. Emotional regulation strategies can also support you in navigating change. Techniques such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualization can help you manage the stress and anxiety that often accompany change. By calming your body's stress response, you create a more conducive environment for adapting to new circumstances and finding stability amidst change. It's important to remember that embracing change is a gradual process. It requires patience, practice, and self-compassion. As you develop this skill, you may encounter challenges and setbacks. However, each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to your overall resilience and well-being. Together, we can work on integrating these practices into your daily life, helping you cultivate a mindset that embraces change and finds strength and meaning in its inevitability. Cognitive restructuring is another valuable technique. This involves identifying and challenging irrational or unhelpful thoughts that contribute to emotional distress. By reframing these thoughts in a more balanced and realistic manner, you can reduce the intensity of your emotional reactions. This process helps you to see situations from a broader perspective, allowing you to respond with greater composure and rationality. Emotional regulation strategies can also support the practice of embracing change. Techniques such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualization can help you manage the physiological aspects of emotional arousal. By calming your body's stress response, you create a more conducive environment for emotional balance and dispassion. Moreover, embracing change can enhance your decision-making process. When you accept that change is inevitable, you become more adaptable and open to new possibilities. This flexibility allows you to make decisions that are in alignment with your values and long-term goals, rather than being driven by fear or resistance to change. Building stronger relationships is another benefit of accepting change. When you are open to the natural ebb and flow of relationships, you can appreciate the time you spend with loved ones more deeply and handle conflicts with greater ease. This perspective fosters deeper connections and mutual understanding, as you are present and engaged without being overwhelmed by your emotional responses. Ultimately, embracing change is about finding balance. It is about honoring your emotions without letting them dominate your life. It is about recognizing that while emotions are an integral part of the human experience, they are transient and do not define your true self. By embracing change, you empower yourself to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience, becoming the calm in the midst of any storm. In summary, accepting that things change is about recognizing the impermanence of life and finding beauty in its transience. It involves shifting your perspective, cultivating gratitude, and developing practical strategies to navigate change with grace and resilience. By embracing change, you empower yourself to live fully in the present, appreciating the richness and depth of each moment and growing through life's inevitable fluctuations. Together, we can work on integrating these practices into your life, helping you find the calm center within yourself and become the steady anchor amidst life's storms. Lesson 5. Practice being thankful. Gratitude is a simple yet powerful practice that can transform our perspective on life. It involves recognizing and appreciating the good things we have, even in challenging times. By focusing on what we are thankful for, we shift our attention from what is lacking to what is abundant, and from what is wrong to what is right. This shift in perspective is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of gratitude in achieving inner peace and contentment. The Stoics believe that true happiness can be found in the present moment by acknowledging the good things we already possess. But how do we cultivate and express gratitude? And why is it so crucial for our well-being? Gratitude is not reserved solely for grand gestures or extraordinary events. It can be found in the simple pleasures of everyday life. Consider the warmth of the sun on your face, the joyous sound of a child's laughter, or the comforting aroma of a favorite dish. These seemingly small moments are opportunities to practice gratitude and recognize their significance. The Stoics advocated for a practice known as negative visualization, which involves imagining the loss of these pleasures to enhance our appreciation for them. By contemplating what life would be like without the warmth of the sun or the laughter of loved ones, we can deepen our sense of gratitude and recognize the true value of these experiences. Negative visualization is not intended to induce sadness, but rather to heighten our awareness and appreciation of the present moment. It serves as a reminder that the everyday things we often take for granted are, in fact, precious gifts. This practice can also help us navigate difficult times by shifting our focus to the positive aspects of our lives. When faced with challenges, it is easy to succumb to negativity and despair. However, by practicing gratitude, we can maintain resilience and find hope even in adversity. For instance, if you are dealing with illness, you can still be grateful for the support of loved ones, the care provided by medical professionals, and the opportunity for recovery. Focusing on these positive aspects can provide strength and a sense of well-being even in tough situations. So, how can we incorporate gratitude into our daily lives? Start by setting aside a moment each day to reflect on what you are thankful for. This could take the form of a journal entry, a mental list, or a conversation with a friend. When practicing gratitude, strive to be specific. Rather than a general statement like, "I'm thankful for my family," think about particular moments or qualities that make you appreciate them. This specificity can help deepen your sense of gratitude and make the practice more meaningful. By consistently practicing gratitude, we can develop a habit that gradually transforms our outlook on life. This shift in perspective can lead to greater happiness and contentment as we learn to focus on and appreciate the abundance of good things around us. Lesson 6. Build your resilience. Resilience is the remarkable ability to overcome adversity, adapt to change, and persist through challenges. This trait often distinguishes between succumbing to life's difficulties and emerging from them stronger and more capable. The Stoics, with their profound insights into human nature and the essence of inner strength, emphasized resilience as a crucial component for leading a fulfilling life. They believed that by cultivating a robust inner foundation, we could approach problems with both courage and grace. Building resilience starts with a significant shift in perspective. Challenges and setbacks are often perceived as roadblocks, but this viewpoint can be transformed into an opportunity for growth. When faced with adversity, ask yourself questions like, what lessons can I learn from this experience? How can this challenge help me grow stronger? By reframing problems as chances for development rather than insurmountable obstacles, you harness the power to tackle difficulties with renewed determination and resilience. A fundamental aspect of resilience involves managing stress and navigating negative emotions effectively. The Stoics advocated for practices such as mindfulness and meditation as tools to achieve inner calm and emotional balance. Mindfulness, which encourages present moment awareness, helps you engage fully with your experiences, reducing the impact of stress. Meditation, on the other hand, fosters a state of inner peace and clarity, allowing you to approach life's challenges with a composed and thoughtful mindset. These practices are not merely techniques, but essential habits that support resilience by enabling you to stay centered and make sound decisions under pressure. Adaptability is another cornerstone of resilience. Life is inherently unpredictable, with plans and goals often needing adjustment as circumstances evolve. Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace change rather than resist it. By accepting the fluid nature of our journey and remaining open to life's unpredictability, we align ourselves with the natural ebb and flow of existence. This adaptability allows us to remain true to our core values while navigating shifting circumstances with confidence and grace. The ability to adapt is not about resigning oneself to fate, but about maintaining a flexible approach that accommodates change while pursuing one's purpose. Building resilience also involves fostering a strong sense of community and connection. Support from friends, family, and mentors provides invaluable guidance and encouragement during difficult times. Sharing your struggles and seeking support when needed strengthens your resilience. A network of supportive relationships not only offers practical help, but also contributes to a sense of belonging and emotional well-being. This connection is vital, as it provides both a safety net and a source of strength when facing life's inevitable challenges. In addition to emotional and social factors, physical well-being plays a crucial role in building resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate rest are fundamental to maintaining overall health and fortitude. Physical fitness enhances your ability to cope with stress and recover from setbacks, providing a solid foundation for resilience. Taking care of your body through healthy habits is a proactive way to prepare for and withstand life's difficulties. Developing resilience also involves maintaining a clear sense of purpose. Having defined goals and a strong sense of direction provides motivation and a framework for overcoming obstacles. Purpose acts as a guiding force, helping you stay focused and driven even when faced with setbacks. When you are motivated by a sense of purpose, you are more likely to persevere through tough times, drawing strength from your commitment to your values and aspirations. Practicing gratitude can significantly bolster resilience. Regularly acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of your life reinforces a mindset of abundance and optimism. This positive outlook serves as a buffer against the negative effects of stress and enhances your ability to remain resilient during challenging times. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present, fostering a sense of well-being and contentment that supports resilience. Another vital strategy for building resilience is developing problem-solving skills. By honing your ability to analyze situations, generate creative solutions, and take decisive action, you become more adept at managing challenges. Effective problem-solving involves not only logical thinking but also creativity and flexibility. These skills enable you to navigate complex and unforeseen obstacles with greater ease and confidence. Self-compassion is also essential in cultivating resilience. Treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during periods of failure or difficulty, helps maintain emotional balance. Self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your struggles without self-criticism, fostering a resilient mindset that combines gentleness with inner strength. By practicing self-compassion, you build a supportive inner dialogue that reinforces your ability to persevere through adversity. Seventh lesson, live in harmony with your values. To live a life that is true to your values, you need to make choices and decisions that reflect what matters most to you. This involves a deliberate and thoughtful process of understanding your core values and then committing to embody them in every aspect of your life. According to Stoic philosophy, aligning your actions with your values is essential for achieving true happiness and inner peace. The journey to living in alignment with your values begins with identifying what those values are. Core values are the fundamental beliefs and principles that guide your behavior and decisions. These values might include qualities such as honesty, compassion, courage, or integrity. Understanding what resonates deeply with you involves introspection and self-examination. Consider what principles you hold dear and how they influence your view of the world. Reflect on the moments in your life when you felt the most fulfilled and content. These instances often provide clues about your core values. For example, if you felt a profound sense of satisfaction when you helped a friend in need, this might indicate that compassion is a core value for you. Similarly, if you found joy in standing up for what you believe in, courage or integrity might be central to your value system. Once you have a clearer understanding of your core values, the next step is to ensure that your decisions and actions consistently reflect these values. This means making choices that align with your principles, even when it is challenging or inconvenient. For instance, if honesty is a core value, strive to be truthful in all your interactions, even when telling the truth might be difficult. If compassion is important to you, look for ways to show kindness and support to others in your daily life. Living in alignment with your values also requires ongoing effort and self-awareness. It is not always easy to make decisions that reflect your values, especially when faced with pressures or temptations. However, by remaining committed to your principles, you can cultivate a sense of authenticity and integrity in your life. This commitment involves regularly evaluating your choices and actions to ensure they align with your values and making adjustments when necessary. Incorporating your values into your daily routine can also be beneficial. For example, if you value personal growth, dedicate time to activities that challenge and develop you, such as pursuing new skills or engaging in meaningful learning experiences. If community and connection are important to you, invest time in nurturing relationships and building a supportive network. Another key aspect of living in alignment with your values is setting goals that reflect your principles. By establishing goals that are consistent with your values, you create a sense of purpose and direction in your life. These goals should not only be achievable, but also meaningful and aligned with what you truly care about. For instance, if you value environmental sustainability, you might set a goal to reduce your carbon footprint or support eco-friendly initiatives. Additionally, it can be helpful to surround yourself with people who share or support your values. Being in the company of like-minded individuals can reinforce your commitment to your principles and provide encouragement and accountability. Engaging with a community that values the same principles can also offer new perspectives and inspire you to continue living in harmony with your values. Living in line with your values is not a static process, but an ongoing journey of growth and self-discovery. As you navigate life, your understanding of your values may evolve, and you may encounter new situations that challenge your principles. Embrace these opportunities for reflection and adjustment, allowing your values to guide you while remaining open to learning and adapting. Self-awareness and accountability are crucial aspects of aligning your life with your values. Regularly evaluate whether your actions and decisions reflect your core principles. If you discover discrepancies between your behavior and your beliefs, it's essential to acknowledge these misalignments and take steps to correct them. Adhering to your values is not a one-time endeavor, but an ongoing commitment. As you evolve and grow, continuous self-reflection and adjustment are necessary to stay true to your values. Authenticity and happiness are achieved when your life consistently mirrors your core beliefs. Individuals who are content and at peace tend to make choices that sustain their well-being, even when faced with adversity. Stoic philosophy offers enduring wisdom and practical guidance on managing emotions and navigating life's challenges to attain inner peace and satisfaction. In a world where emotions can often feel overwhelming, Stoic principles help you focus on what is within your control, think before reacting, practice emotional detachment, accept change, express gratitude, build resilience, and align your life with your values. It is important to recognize that mastering these lessons is not immediate. They require continuous practice and contemplation. By integrating Stoic principles into your daily routine, you can gradually transform your relationship with yourself and your environment. For instance, consider the scenario where you observed someone in distress but chose not to intervene. This illustrates the Stoic practice of dispassion, being fully engaged with life's experiences while maintaining a mindful distance, allowing you to observe without being overwhelmed. In today's age of constant information overload, this approach becomes increasingly valuable. With a barrage of news updates and notifications, reacting emotionally to every piece of information would lead to constant fatigue. Dispassion serves as a protective buffer, enabling you to engage with the world in a more measured and balanced manner. It also plays a significant role in interpersonal relationships. During conflicts or intense discussions, maintaining a neutral stance can be the key to fostering constructive dialogue rather than escalating tensions. This approach enhances your ability to listen attentively, respond thoughtfully, and navigate disagreements with empathy and poise. Developing dispassion begins with self-awareness. Creating a space between stimulus and response involves regularly checking in with yourself, recognizing emotional triggers, and understanding your behavioral patterns. This awareness empowers you to choose your responses deliberately, rather than reacting impulsively. Contrary to the misconception that dispassion entails detachment from life's joys, it actually enriches your experience of them. By immersing yourself fully in the present moment without excessive concern for outcomes, you can appreciate life's pleasures more deeply. Dispassion helps you find equilibrium in a constantly changing world, guiding you toward inner peace and enabling you to navigate life's diverse challenges with grace and stability. By adopting this practice, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also contribute to creating a calm and composed environment for those around us. Lesson 4 involves asking yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Life frequently tests our patience, resilience, and perspective. From minor annoyances like a spilled coffee to more significant challenges such as conflicts with loved ones, our daily experiences can stir a wide range of emotions. It's easy to become absorbed in the immediate feelings and frustrations that arise from these situations. For instance, missing a deadline, receiving negative feedback, or forgetting an important date might seem like monumental issues at the moment. However, posing the question, "Will this matter in 5 years?" can shift our perspective significantly. This question serves as a powerful tool for gaining clarity by placing current troubles into a broader context. Often, the issues we worry about today will fade into minor details in the grand narrative of our lives. Reflect on the challenges and stresses you faced 5 years ago. How many of those concerns are still relevant today? Many have likely been replaced by new experiences and lessons learned. This realization can be both humbling and liberating, helping us to see that many of our current worries may diminish over time. Regularly asking this question helps us prioritize what truly matters. It enables us to differentiate between transient problems and lasting impacts. A challenging day at work might seem overwhelming in the moment, but in the grand scheme of a lengthy career, it's merely one day among many. This perspective fosters resilience, as remembering the larger picture can guide us through difficulties and aid in finding effective solutions. When faced with challenges, rather than getting bogged down by the immediate issue, we can use this question to plan, adapt, and progress, knowing that time often provides clarity and resolution. Moreover, this question encourages us to focus on what genuinely matters in the long run. Prioritizing meaningful relationships, personal growth, and lasting experiences ensures that our choices and actions contribute to a fulfilling and significant life. The practice of asking, "Will this matter in 5 years?" helps us live with purpose, perspective, and tranquility. Although our world often emphasizes the present moment, consistently returning to this question allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. It guides us to channel our energy and attention toward what truly matters. Lesson 5 involves keeping a Stoic journal. Journaling has been valued across various cultures and eras not only as a means of recording events, but also as a method for reflection, growth, and gaining insight. The Stoics, with their emphasis on self-awareness and personal development, embraced this practice as a way to deepen their understanding. A Stoic journal is more than a daily log of activities. It is a space for introspection, self-dialogue, and analysis of one's emotions, decisions, and responses. By reflecting on how events align with personal values and beliefs, a Stoic journal helps in understanding oneself better and improving one's approach to life. This is where the external world intersects with our internal experience. Imagine concluding your day by not only recounting the events that occurred, but also reflecting on your responses to them. Consider questions such as, what about a particular comment triggered your irritation? Why did an otherwise mundane activity bring you unexpected joy? By dissecting your daily experiences, you begin to uncover patterns in your thinking. You start to identify the sources of your emotions, the factors influencing your choices, and how your daily routines shape your overall life. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and renowned Stoic philosopher, maintained a journal known as Meditations. This journal was not intended for public consumption. Rather, it served as a private dialogue for him to guide himself, reinforce Stoic principles, and navigate the challenges of his life. Through his writings, we witness his struggles with emotions, responsibilities, and his existential place in the cosmos. You don't need to be an emperor to benefit from a Stoic journal. In today's world, filled with distractions and an incessant flow of information, setting aside time for self-reflection is more crucial than ever. A daily practice of journaling helps keep you grounded and provides clarity amidst the chaos. Over time, this practice can lead to significant insights. You might discover recurring stressors and either address them directly or shift your perspective on them. You might also find that certain practices, such as gratitude or mindfulness, positively impact your mood and outlook. Identifying these patterns can serve as a guide for personal development. Additionally, a Stoic journal fosters accountability, compelling you to reflect on your actions, reactions, and decisions. Committing to daily reflection transforms the journal into a mirror reflecting both your external activities and internal processes. Using a Stoic journal is an effective way to incorporate Stoic philosophy into your daily life. It offers a means to explore yourself, improve, and take control of your existence. Through journaling, you embark on a journey of self-discovery, align your actions with your values, and live a more intentional and meaningful life. We are accountable for our actions and choices, and recurring mistakes become harder to overlook. Instead of ignoring these patterns, Stoicism encourages us to learn, adapt, and evolve. Keeping a Stoic journal is akin to having a wise companion who is always available to listen, offer advice, and guide you. It represents a commitment to deepening self-awareness, living according to your principles, and personal growth. The world presents a myriad of problems, from minor setbacks to significant global changes. Problems are an inevitable aspect of human existence. Rather than viewing these challenges as purely negative, what if we perceive them as opportunities? The Stoics had a profound approach to challenges. They believed that while we may not control the events that befall us, we do have control over our perceptions and reactions. By altering our perspective, we transform problems from mere obstacles into valuable lessons. This concept is encapsulated in a famous quote by Marcus Aurelius: "What stands in the way becomes the way." Consider a river encountering a boulder. Instead of halting its course, the river finds a way around the obstruction, either by gradually wearing down the rock or by creating a new path. What initially appears as an obstacle becomes a part of the river's journey, changing its direction. Similarly, the challenges in our lives can redirect our paths and often lead to unexpected outcomes. For instance, losing a job might initially seem catastrophic, but it could open doors to new career opportunities, skill acquisition, or even entrepreneurial ventures. Similarly, the end of a relationship might facilitate personal growth and lead to more meaningful connections in the future.